Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So in this video we will be talking about blog or post. Okay, now you guys do know about a blog. A blog is just like a website that has all the posts. So like you can have a news website, you can have something like that, and it's just gonna be a main page that is gonna show all your blog posts. So I gave you also an example of idownloadblog.com. Okay, I also gave you another example. So this is basically a website that has so many posts. Like you can see, this is a one single home page, and they have some categories right here. Okay, for all the posts that they have, like let's suppose see where you are, and it is just posted by this guy, and the date was this, and there is no comment. Okay, so it says leave a comment. We go down, and you can see we have this is like how to easily change your Apple Music playlist cover art. Okay, and this post is basically written by Sandy, and it was on December 14, 2018, and it has got a one comment. So if I just go ahead and I just read it up, you can see this is how we have this. So it's written by Sandy, and it has also got a one comment. The full article is just right here. Here we have the featured image. Okay, and we go down, we have this change cover art on phone, change cover art on Mac, wrapping it up, and now here we have some tags. Here we go down, and we should be having some of the comments, but yes, it's just like this. So I'm just gonna say I agree, and then I just hit proceed, and you can see here we do have a comment right now coming, and I can also just comment right here. So this is just right now coming up for the comments right now. Same like this if you go to CNBC, which is basically a news website. Okay, and then you can see that they also have the post coming up here, so you can just categorize the post as the news. Okay, and now here I can just go to these categories. I can go to just like politics. So if I just go to politics, it's gonna show me all the posts that are related to the politics only. Okay, and so you can categorize your posts as well, and everything we're gonna be just understanding in this video. Basically, it's the basics of the blog that we will be covering in this course. Let's go ahead and let's get started. First of all, we need to make sure that we go ahead and we create a blog page that is going to show us all the blog posts. Okay, and so how we can do that, the process is going to be exactly same that we did for making our homepage to be actually the homepage. Now if you want to create a blog page, what you need to do, you need to go ahead and you need to create a new page. Okay, and then you will say that this is my blog page. So let's go ahead and let's do that. I just go ahead and I just say blog. Okay, and I just hit publish, and I just hit publish again, and you can see it's being published. So it says blog is now live, and now you can go ahead and you can open this up in a new tab, and you can view this page. So you can see that if I just go ahead and I just view this page, this is my blog, and there is nothing in here. Okay, so now I want to show all my posts that I publish. So basically WordPress has just like this feature, and it's going to show you all the posts that you have. So when you install WordPress, there is basically a post that is created by the WordPress by default. Okay, and that is the hello world. So if you just go ahead and you just view this up, then you will see how this looks. So it just looks like hello world, and this is just right here, this is the post, and this is just right here. This is posted by Tanzeel on March 26, 2018, and it has a one comment. So if I just come up here, you can see it has a one comment. It says a WordPress commenter. So comment is also been here on this post by default. Let's go ahead and let's create our own post, and let's see if it comes under the blog or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna trash my this post that was already there before, and let's go ahead and let's create a new post, and this is going to be Apple to release new iPhone 11 on September. So this is basically my title, and now here I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get some dummy content. So for the dummy content, I can just go to lipsum.com, and I can just get some content from there. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it right here, and you can see that I've got so many paragraphs right now. So what I can do, I can just go ahead and I can add something in here. Let's suppose that I want to add this quote, and it says the phone will be available soon. Okay, and it's basically posted by the Apple Inc. So this is the post that I have, and now what do I want to do? I want to go to the document, and I also want to set the featured image. So this is going to be coming up here. And now I just go ahead and I just upload any image, and let's get an iPhone image. So I couldn't get an iPhone, but I did have this Mac one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit upload, and I'm just gonna select it, and you can see this post is right here. So now you can see that we have two more options, categories and tags, and we also have one more that is called the excerpt. The discussion was there before, so we will be looking at them after we are done with the post. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit publish, and I'm just gonna hit publish right here again, and you will see that the post is going to be published right now. Let's go ahead and let's open this up in a new tab, and let's see how is it working so far. So this is right now, it says Apple to release a new iPhone 11 in September, and this is the post this is the featured image coming. This is posted by this, and it's just the full coming, and you can see that the full content we have here is right coming. So this is really a great thing. Okay, same like this, you have the option to comment. Okay, and you have the option to search for a post, recent comments. So these are actually called the widget area that we will be talking later on, not in this video, probably in this section basically. And now here you can see that we have got the uncategorized. So this is basically, this post is uncategorized. This post is not categorized to technology, to news, or something like that. So let's suppose that we want to categorize our post on that, like we want to build a blog, and in there we can just show some news, company news, and something like that. So how can you categorize it? And here comes the option for that. If you just go ahead and we just close this panel, and we go to the document of this post that we are in here, then you can see we have got the categories. So in the categories, you will basically see a list of all the categories that your post have. Okay, so you can see that this is actually uncategorized, and it is selected, and we don't have any category. Now if you want to add a new category, you basically need to go to the categories, or you can just select the add new category from here, and then you can add the category from here. But I would not recommend you to add it from here. Always make sure that you, when you are adding the category, go to the categories section and then add it from there, so that you are also getting a list of all the categories, and you can also change your previous categories that we have. So you can see now we have this uncategorized category that is already created by the WordPress, and its URL is going to be uncategorized. Slug means URL. So if I just go ahead and I just view this category, then you will see that it's going to be just like my domain name.com/category/uncategorized, and now it's going to show me all the posts that were there on that. So it's going to show all the uncategorized posts on here. So now what I will do, I will just go ahead and I will edit this categorized, because I don't want any of the posts to be uncategorized. Okay, and I will just edit it. Okay, and I will change this to actually technology. Okay, and I will change this slug to basically technology. As you can see that if I just come up here, it says category/uncategorized. So this is what is gonna come after this slash. Okay, so you can just go and you can just write here technology, or you can just write tech. Okay, that is going to be the short form. And now you can go ahead and you can hit the update button, and it's going to be updated. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the categories that we have, and you can see we have got the technology, and we've got the description that is just like none, and we've got the slug, which is for the tag. So if I just go ahead and I just write here category/tech, then you will see that it's going to show me the technology category. Otherwise, if I just write anything else, it will not work. Okay, same like this, we have got the count. So it's basically going to tell you how many posts are associated with this category. So you can see that since we have only one single post that is associated with the category of technology, this is just showing uncategorized right now, but if we just go ahead and we just refresh it, then you will see that it's going to be technology right here. And if you just click here, you will see the post that are all the associated with the technology right here. So you can see it's right here, and now it's just like a short form of the post is coming right here. So if you want to read this full post, what you can do, you can just click here and you will be redirected to that post. So you can see it's just like that. Now so let's go ahead and let's add another category, and I want to add a category called news here, and the slug is basically just like empty. If you keep it empty, whatever the name is going to be, that slug will be your name exactly, and just like in the small. words, not capital. And now I just go ahead and I just hit add new category. Then you will see that I have got the news as well, and I can delete this category as well. Okay, this category is not deleted because there should be one single category. Otherwise there will be no post. Okay, but you can delete these categories here. Same like this, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add another category, and that is going to be movies. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit add new category, and you can see I've got these categories right here. So now let's go ahead and let's associate the post to that as well. So what you can do for that, you can just go to the new, and then you can just hit post. So it's gonna create basically a new post for you. Now here, you can just add something like a bit of news thing. So you can say, hello. So it's just like there. It's No Shave November and December. So this is a news, let's suppose, and I want to just add some dummy content in here. So it's gonna be edit, and now here you can also add some block. So let's try another block, and I'm gonna add a gallery, and I'm gonna just not upload. Basically, I'm just gonna use the media library, and I'm gonna choose every pictures that I have. So and I'm gonna hit create a new gallery, and I'm gonna hit insert gallery. So you can see that the gallery is just right here. Now what you can do, you can just go ahead and you can crop the images. You can link those images. You can also choose the columns, like how many columns you want. Okay, you can choose one column, and you can see these are like this coming, but I would not recommend you to use one single column because it doesn't look good. You can choose 3 columns if you want to. Same like this. Now what you can do, you can just go ahead and you can now hit publish, and then you can hit publish right now here as well, and you can see No Shave November and December is going to be published right now. But this post does not have the featured image. So when we don't add the featured image, you can see that featured image will not be having, the image will not be having, and it says No Shave November and December. This is right here coming, the gallery is coming, and then we've got this right now, and we've got the full article that is coming in here. So you can see how great it is. Now you guys have got this. So now if you just go to the and this is, you can see that the technology category is already associated to this post because we didn't choose any category, and technology category will be our default category. Let's suppose that we want to change our category. We don't want to put that in the technology category. So what I will do, I will just go to the document in here of this post, and you can see that in the category I have this technology selected. So I will just uncheck it, and I will say that I would like to be associated with the news. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit update, and now I will just go ahead and I just refresh it up, and you will see that it will have the news. So if I just go ahead and I just view this news, you can see then this is just right here, and this No Shave November and December is right here coming. No comment is there, that is why leave a comment is here, and it's just under the news, and it was posted on this date by Tanzeel. So everything we've got here is totally coming dynamically. Even if we just go ahead and we just change our name, then you will see that that the name will be changed from there. So if I just go ahead and I just hit edit my profile, okay, and then I enter my name in here, okay, and I go down, and my nickname is going to be this Tanzeel. So basically you can just select like how you want your name to be displayed. So you can just select like I want my full name to be displayed, so you can just select it like this, and then you can go ahead and you can hit update profile. And now this is updated. If we just go ahead and we just view this post right now, then you will see that our name is going to be just like coming there as Tanzeel Ur Rehman instead of just like a normal Tanzeel. Okay, which was just coming before like this. So this is just right now a great blog overview. Now let's go ahead and let's view our blog page, and let's see if all the posts are coming up in there or not. So I'm just gonna close all the pages that I have created or opened, and I'm gonna open up my blog page, and let's see if all the posts are coming or not. And they're not coming, because WordPress does not know that this is our blog page. So what do we need to do? We need to tell the WordPress that this is our blog page. And how we're gonna go? We need to go to the settings, and then we need to go to the reading, and we need to do the exact same step that we did before. And you can see we've got the posts page, which is just like unchecked. So now you will select the blog from here, and you will select save changes. And now when you will go ahead and when you will visit your site, when you will visit your blog page, you will see the blog page to be changed to the blog page, and you can see it's just like no shave November and December, and this is just right here coming Apple to release a new iPhone 11 on September, and this is fully coming right here. So this is our blog page ready, and congratulations guys. These are the things that we have done. So we have not done styling so far. We are just going up with the basics. Okay, we have not done any styling right now, but now we will be going ahead and we'll be working up with the styling later on. Okay, we're done till here so far. So in the next video we will be working up with more stuff. Let me tell you, I think I haven't tell you about and that thing. Let me just go ahead and let me edit this post. Apple to release a new iPhone, and then you can see that we've got some things left. We've got the categories and we've got the tags. So tags means it's like you can say a hashtag like Facebook has. So if someone wants to search for anything, they can just go ahead and they can go with the tag. So let's suppose that this is for the iPhone, so I can just add some tags like technology, okay, comma, and then you can add some more tags like technology, Apple, and you can have as many tags as you want to add. So it's gonna be new release, and that's all. So you can see that we've got this right now, and now when we will update it, you can see that these tags will be just right there. So I can just go ahead and I can then view this post. And now how these tags will help you is that these will be just like an extra tag. So if someone wants to look for something like Apple, wants to look for something like new release, wants to look for something like technology, he can just select it. So let's suppose that if someone is interested in reading all those new releases, so what that person will do, that person will click on here and he will see all the posts that has the new release tag in it. Okay, so this is how the tags basically work. Now you can see that we are done with that too. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the last one that we have, the excerpt. So what is excerpt? Now you can see that we are actually seeing this right now. This little text. This little text is basically called an excerpt, and this is just coming like that. Okay, let's suppose that if you want it to be manually, okay, like if I just go ahead and I just view this post, okay, this is basically the new release and it's the archive page. And now if I just view this full page, then you can see that the full content that I have is coming from there till neck. Okay, like till this I don't know where this neck is. Yes, till there. So from here till here the full content is coming. So this is how basically this is coming from the default. Now let's suppose that you want your users to just read some great information here. Okay, so what you will do, you will just write it there and you will say hello, this is my new excerpt, read it please. Okay, and I'll just go ahead and I just hit update, and I just go ahead and I just hit refresh, and now when I will refresh it, you will see it to be changed. Yes, this is just like that. Okay, so hello, this is my new excerpt, read it please. Okay, so this is how you can go ahead and you can add any other content. But if the person will just go ahead and he will just open up this post and he will read it from there, he will read it to be just like normal. Okay, like there will be no excerpt in it. So you can, if you want to show any different thing in there, you can show that. Remember one thing, that if you're using any other theme, this may look a bit different, and this may look a bit different on different themes. Okay, so it depends theme wise. Okay, don't worry about the theme, we will be discussing themes in detail. Okay, so so far we're done, and now let's go ahead and let's add our blog page into our menu. So I'm just gonna go to the menus right here. And let's add a blog page in the menu. So I'm just gonna hit blog and I'm gonna hit add to menu, and this is going to be added in here. If we would have chosen this automatically add, then without having to add that would be automatically created. So I hope that you have gotten the WordPress basics so far. So now when you will go ahead and when you will visit your website, you will see that this is blog. Same like this, what you can do, you can just go ahead and you can bring this blog to before this about, and now when you will go ahead and when you will save this and when you will refresh, this blog will be right before this. Now let me tell you one more thing, and that is just like you can see that we have created our categories as well. And now let's suppose that we want to show our categories in there as well. That's very easy. You can see that here we have the categories option. You can click here and you can see we've got the categories that are most used, and we can also select the all categories that we have. So you can select all the categories, you can add to menu, and you can see these are right here. So these are the pages, these are the categories. Now let's suppose that I want to make these categories a sub menu of this blog, so I can do that as well. You can just bring it, and you can just bring it here, you can bring it here, and you can bring it here. Now this is not basically sub, so I want to make it just sub menu of the blog. So what I can do, I can just drag it and just keep it right, okay, and I can just drag it and I can just drag it and keep it right, and you can see now these are the sub menu of this. So now if I just go ahead and I just save the menu, and now when I will come up here and I will refresh this up, then you will see that it's just like that. So do you see the difference, how great it is looking? So now what you can do, you can just go ahead and you can select the technology category, and you will see the list of all the categories that has the technology in it, and this is our manual excerpt that is coming up in here. So now we are done with the basics of WordPress, and that consists of pages and posts, okay, and our whole story of this WordPress website creation will be just moving back and forth to pages and posts, okay. Now we will be going ahead and we'll be working up with a bit of settings, then we'll be moving on to the themes and just different things. So stay tuned guys, and bye bye.